guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we are doing a new product review, and today's new product is the Huda Beauty GloWish Multidew Skin Tint. Super excited about this because I've been hearing a lot of good things about it, so of course I had to try it. So before we get into actually talking about this, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. If you love makeup reviews, just anything that has to do with makeup or tanning, then you definitely want to make sure that you're subscribed. But if you want to see my review and first impression of this tinted moisturizer, then stay tuned for the rest of the video. Alrighty guys, so yes, the GloWish by Huda Beauty Multi-Dew Skin Tint. Super excited about it. Before I get into it, I know my hair is looking a little crazy. I'm having kind of a crazy hair day and nothing was working, so this is what we're dealing with. And I know my face is a little bit red. I got a little bit of a sunburn because I had a beach day yesterday, so I'm paying for it today. Anyways, so back to the foundation. I have it pulled up on Sephora's website because that's where I bought it. So I'm just gonna read up on what the foundation is and what it does, how to apply, blah, blah, blah. So on Sephora, it says that this goes for $37. I got mine in the shade 5 medium. And for the description, it just says a fragrance-free light coverage skin tint foundation that instantly brightens with near neutral undertones, perfect, and leaves skin with a dewy finish. Speaking my language. Thank you, Huda Beauty. The coverage is light, the finish is radiant, of course, and then the formulation is liquid. And then it says this foundation is 92% naturally derived, vegan, fragrance-free, waterproof, and sweat-proof to give you second skin vibes. It blends seamlessly and comes in a fuss-free pump, making it perfect to use every day. And it's 1.35 fluid ounces, so I would say a little bit more than the normal 1 ounce, so that is pretty nice too. And then on the actual bottle, it just says dewy glow, healthy looking skin, fragrance free. And then it says wear alone for an all over healthy glow, apply to center of face and blend outward. Use your favorite foundation to boost luminosity. We're gonna use it by itself because I wanna see how this works on its own. So we're gonna open this up. I have to say I was a little bit nervous at first when I saw that this came out. I have seen a lot of good things being said about this, which is why I wanted to try it so bad, but I was scared before because I don't know about you guys, but when I hear Huda Beauty, like the makeup brand, I think of more kind of full coverage products, and you guys know I'm not really a full coverage person. I like more of that kind of light to medium kind of coverage, just so that it's enough to cover up what you need it to, but still not too much so that it looks like skin, you know? And when I saw that this was supposed to be a light to medium coverage and then saw that everyone was saying such good things, I was like, you know what? I'm getting this. I want to see what it's all about. So I already love the packaging, that I will say. Like, it feels super light, like it almost feels like nothing in my hands. I feel like this kind of packaging is gonna be really nice for travel because it is like a little plastic thing, so it's not gonna shatter or anything. Love that. And then I love that it's a pump. Like, I'm really liking that brands are doing like this kind of a bottle because it's just really easy, you know? And this white on here is like this really pearly white, and I love it. So that's all I have to say about that. I'm excited that it's fragrance free because you guys know I'm not really a big fan of my face products or skincare products for that matter smelling like something. I think I read everything I wanted to about it and I pointed everything out that I wanted to. Like I said, I got this in the shade 5 medium. I'm hoping that it matches because I'm kind of like in that awkward middle stage where I'm not tan but I'm not pale, so we will see. I'm gonna start applying and then I will let you guys know what I think about it. So I'm using my beauty blender and I'm just gonna tap it in. Oh, by the way, you guys, I also want to point out that I didn't see anywhere on here that this has SPF. Let me just make sure I'm not wrong about that. Yeah, so I don't see anywhere on here that this has SPF in it, so just be aware of that. I more so like when tinted moisturizers or skin tints have an SPF in them, because I feel like 9 times out of 10 you're wearing something like this in the daytime. Maybe not, but I know for me, I love wearing these kinds of things in the day. So it'd be nice to have that SPF in there, but that's okay. We'll see, no big deal. Anyways, let's get started. Alright guys, I am back. I finished applying the rest of my foundation, and then I just went off camera really quick to finish up my makeup. I just did a really casual look because for this kind of foundation I'll typically do a more casual daytime kind of look. But basically, for this foundation or skin tint, whatever you want to call it, I definitely have some thoughts. First of all, I want to say that I love the finish of it. It's giving me like the perfect amount of dewiness while not making me look like I'm oily or greasy or anything like that. It's just like the perfect amount of dew. And I honestly didn't even need a highlighter. I don't know if you could see it that well on my cheeks, but I literally just put on a cream bronzer and then a cream blush. Neither of them were like shimmery or shiny, anything like that, but this is like the dew that I'm still getting, and it's really, really beautiful. So I absolutely love, 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 love the finish. One thing though that I will say is this claims to be a light coverage. I disagree with that. I think this is more of a medium coverage. I wasn't expecting it to give me as much coverage as it did. Not that I'm complaining, because you guys know I love medium coverage foundations, but if you're looking for something that is very light coverage, this probably might not be it for you, because literally even when I first tapped it onto my forehead, I was like, whoa, that is definitely not light coverage. So that is just something to be aware of. Like, I definitely feel like this should be more considered medium than light, and it definitely covered up my blemishes too. I feel like with light coverage, sometimes you have to either spot conceal or go over with another coat of the foundation to cover those things up, but this like covered up my blemishes like it was no big deal. So I definitely think this is a medium coverage. So for the shade that I got shade number 5, which is medium, and on Sephora it says medium skin tones with neutral undertone. So I also have to disagree with that. So I feel like I have a pretty neutral undertone, I would say, but this definitely, in my opinion, leans more on the warm side. Like, I was a little bit surprised when I started to apply it on my face, because I was like, this is very, very warm, like almost borderline orangey looking. For me personally, I would have liked to have a more neutral undertone. Like, I don't know how well you guys can tell on my skin, but even just looking in the mirror, I do feel like it's pulling more warm than it is neutral. So that's just one thing that I would have changed. Like, I would have liked a more neutral shade for myself. So just be careful with that if you are someone that leans more towards the neutral side. I would try to do a swatch of these before you pick which one you're gonna buy, because me personally, I think this is more warm than it is neutral. Definitely no smell. This was completely fragrance free, so I love that about it. And I feel like it blended out really, really easily. I wasn't having trouble kind of blending it into my skin at all. I feel like everything is very even, no splotchiness or patchiness or anything. And when I was applying my other makeup on top, I feel like everything just blended in really nicely. I didn't have any trouble making everything flow together. Everything just really melted together. So I absolutely love that about it too. And I'm just obsessed with the finish that it's giving me. Like, I don't know. I wish the camera was showing you guys what I could see actually in the mirror, but it's pretty damn nice. Like, I feel very just glowy and summery. So I definitely do think that there are a lot of really great things about this foundation, but I also think that there's a couple things that I would kind of change, at least in the description, because at least to me it was a tiny bit confusing, like especially about the coverage, because if you're looking for something that's a light coverage, you might be a little bit surprised like I was when I actually applied this and saw how much coverage it gave me. And then just with the undertone too, because like I said, I definitely think this is more warm than it is neutral. Of course, everyone's opinions are different, that's just what I see, but yeah, I think that this is worth a try. I definitely do, because I feel like I would use this again. Of course, this is a first impression, so I don't know yet how it wears throughout the day, but just from what I'm seeing right now, I definitely see myself using this again. I feel like it's giving me a really beautiful look, and this is something that I think would be perfect for daytime or nighttime, honestly. You just need a SPF underneath if you're wearing this, especially in the daytime. And I feel like this would be a really good one for days where I'm kind of breaking out like I was today, because it really just easily and seamlessly covered up all my blemishes, and I didn't really have to worry about that like I normally do, so I love that about it. I do think it's worth a try. I feel like a lot of you are going to be pleasantly surprised with how good it looks, especially if you're someone like me that was a little hesitant, because when I think of Huda Beauty as a makeup brand, I think of the more kind of full coverage look. So I was nicely surprised with this, even though I would consider it medium instead of light, but I do think it's really, really nice, and I do think it's worth a try. So I would use it again for sure, and I definitely recommend giving it a shot, because I don't think you're gonna be disappointed at all. So that is all I have, I think, for today's video. If I'm forgetting anything, or if you have any questions, comment down below, let me know. I will make sure that I answer whatever I can. And of course, just say hello as usual, because I love, love, love talking to you guys. But yes, comment, give this a big thumbs up if you haven't already, and please subscribe to my channel. But stay tuned, and I will see you guys in the next video.